My name is Ken Howlett. This is the story of my finding the Bahai faith, which changed my life forever. When I was 45 and in a bit of a state through drink and gambling and so on and so forth, I was a bit desperate, and I found myself in a church on my hands and knees imploring God for help. And shortly after that, my wife brought me a book home called The Earth is But One Country. It had a picture of the Earth taken from space. She thought it was science fiction, which she knew I liked, but it wasn't. It was about this thing called the Bahai faith, which I'd never heard of before. I'd had many questions about religion. Didn't seem to be doing what it should be doing, and most people believe what they believe because of where they were born, who they were born to. And if God was just and loving, how could he allow all these people to be born into the wrong faith if only one of them got the right thing? But the Bahai faith teaches about progressive revelation, that God reveals his purpose to us progressively throughout history. So we've had a succession of manifestations of prophets, of messengers of God, Abraham, Moses, Zoroaster, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad. And this is a never-ending process in this age. I believe that Baha'u'llah, the glory of God, is this age's prophet, or not prophet, the fulfilment of all prophecies. And the message from God in this age is that we have to understand that the human race, with all of its wonderful diversity of language, of looks, of culture, of religion, and so on and so forth, is nevertheless, nose, eyes, mouth, head, shoulders, etc., one human race. We are all human beings, and we have to understand this, and we have to unite as one human race to face the problems that are coming in the future, which if we don't unite will be almost insurmountable. So that's my faith. It's made a big difference to my life, and if I can just do a very small bit to promote this idea of a unified human race where men and women are equal, where people respect each other and their beliefs, then that's great, because as far as I'm concerned, there is one God and all of the face of the world come from that one source. So there's no problem, there is no cause for religious prejudice, there's no cause for hatred or misunderstanding. If we just stick to what we are supposed to do, what God wants us to do, that's great.